Dear Pen Pal, I know it's been a few years since I last wrote you. I hope you're still there. I'm not sure you ever were. I never got any letters back from you when I was a kid, but in a way, it was always very therapeutic. Everyone else judges everything I say. And here you are, some anonymous person who never says boo. Maybe you read my letters and laughed. Or maybe you didn't read my letters. Or maybe you don't even exist. It was always pretty frustrating when I was young, but now I'm glad you won't respond. Just listen. That's what I want. My dog died. I don't know if you remember, but I used to have a beagle. He was a good dog. My best friend. I had him as far back as I can remember, but one day last month I went out to feed him and he didn't come bounding out of his red doghouse like usual. I called out his name. No response. So I knelt down and called out his name. Come here, boy. Still nothing. I looked into the doghouse. There was blood everywhere. And cowering in the corner was my dog. His eyes were wild, and there was this excessive amount of saliva coming out of his mouth. He was unrecognizable, both frightened and frightening at the same time. The blood belonged to a little yellow bird that had always been around. My dog and the bird used to play together in a strange way. It was almost like they were best friends. I know that sounds stupid, but anyways, the bird had been mangled, ripped apart by my dog. When he saw that I could see what he'd done, his face changed to sadness, and he let out this sound that felt like the word help. I reached my hand into the doghouse. I know that was a dumb thing to do, but it looked like he needed me. His jaws snapped. I jerked my hand back before he could bite. My parents called the center and they came and took him away. Later that day, they put him to sleep. They gave me his corpse in a cardboard box. When my dog died, that was when the rain cloud came back. Then everything went to hell. Mom will kill you if she sees you smoking.
Well, when she does, I hope you have the decency to bury me in an actual cemetery rather than the backyard. Do you think we should say a prayer or something?
I guess.
Okay, you can say it.
I don't want to.
Well, neither do I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't be so melodramatic, Charles. No one's asking for a eulogy here, just a simple prayer. Ask the earth to watch over him or something.
He's dead. There's not a whole lot of that necessary.
You're so morbid. What about his next life? I think we should pray to Hecate and ask her to make him a human, somebody we meet and become friends with.
What?
Hecate is the goddess of death. She's also the goddess of reincarnation. It's wicked.
Oh, so you're Wiccan this week. I'm glad that's cleared up. You know, I can't keep your personality straight. Last week, you go with a friend to a Baptist church, come home and proceed to tell Mom, Dad, and me that we're going to hell because we watched TV. A mere 9 days later, you're Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. We can't keep up with you. Fine, an identity.
You're one to talk.
What could you possibly mean by that? I'm always the same.
That's nothing to brag about. Just drop it, okay? You don't tell me how to live my life, and I won't tell you how to live yours.
I thought there'd be a bigger turnout. What? He was popular. All our friends loved him. I just thought people would actually show up and pay their respects.
You invited our friends.
A few.
God, you're so embarrassing.
You're dressed like Bride of Frankenstein, and I'm embarrassing.
Shut up about my dress!
He would have wanted his funeral.
He was a dog, Charles. They shit on the ground and lick themselves. Ceremony's probably not key here. He was just a fucking dog.
Oh, yeah? Well, he was my fucking dog, so fuck you.
He was my fucking dog too, so fuck you.
He never liked you.
I suppose he told you this.
He didn't have to. His parent, he barely tolerated you.
I hate you.
Oh, God, big loss.
You're a dickhead, CB.
Just say your fucking prayer.
He was your fucking dog, you fucking saint.
Okay.
You want to hit this?
Nah, I'm good.
You sure, man? Fine, bud.
No, thanks.
You're lost. By the way, I mean to tell you, I'm sorry about your dog.
Thanks, man.
Whew. He was a good dog,
Yeah, he was.
but he was old. It was way past his time. Still, he was a good dog. I wanted to make it to your funeral party thingy, but I was waiting on a package from the Duber.
Hey, what do you think happens when we die?
You mean like, do I believe in heaven?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I'm a Buddhist.
Since when?
It's kind of a new development.
Well, what do Buddhists believe happen when you die?
Buddhists believe that one of two things happen when you die. Either you are reborn, or you dissolve into nothingness. Oddly enough, the former is a punishment and the latter is a reward. Buddhists believe that the corporeal body is the source of all suffering, and that a liberation from that body, or nirvana, is the fucking way to go.
Don't you find that depressing?
Liberation?
Nothingness.
I think I'd kind of like to be nothing. Because even nothing is something, right? What am I holding in my hand?
Nothing.
One would say that, yes, but in that nothingness is thousands of things. Atoms and particles and tens of thousands of things. Things we might not even know about yet, things that we haven't discovered. In my hand, I could have the secrets of the universe. And the answers to everything.
You're stoned.
Damn straight! Oh, why the sudden interest in the afterlife? Is this about your dog?
Just curious.
Dude, you gotta learn to let things go. Remember when you and my sister burnt my blanket to teach me that?
Yeah, it was 2 months ago. If I'd have known it would lead to her being, well, you know I wouldn't have let her do it.
I was so pissed at you guys.
That thing was fucking nasty, man.
Still, you suck.
I think you were about to make a point.
I was?
Never mind. I think I got it.
Oh, my point is, Chuck B, that life, it does go on. Even without the things that have been there from the beginning, the things that we think define us, they don't mean shit in the grand scheme of things. Us defines us. Like me. Without my bling. It's still me. I fucking missed my blanket though, that was a dick thing y'all did.
Okay. Bro. Pubic lice infestation.
Been fixed.
Hey, we let you keep the ashes.
I smoked them.
What?
I rolled them up with some good herb, and I smoked that shit up.
That's sick.
Now me and my blanket are like one forever.
Seriously disturbed, dog.
We all have our own way of breathing.
It can't be good for you.
mess with my shit. Ha.
Hey, how is your sister doing?
She's good. The doctors say that she's getting better. Damn. I miss that bitch.
So do I.
This conversation is a major downer. Amigo, come on, let's talk about something else. Dead dogs, burning blankets, missing sisters. Let's talk about something happy.
Like what?
LCB, my nigga! What is up, dog?
Not much, man.
Hey, check it. Rock, paper, scissors. Ah! Hey, so, are we going to this party on Saturday?
Where?
Yo, Marcy's parents are out of town, man. Plenty of virginity. Ooh. Hey, you know what, man? I think Marcy's all into you, bro. You know, maybe it's time you're all fucking into her. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Oh. Fucking hey, come here, man. Come here. I'm sorry about your dog, man. That's rough.
Yeah, thanks.
You could probably use that to get some pussy, though, man. I hear bitches are suckers for that shit, man. Best sex I ever had was when I told this chick that my mom kicked it, right? She consoled me for 4 hours straight. It was so good. And if you can whip up a few fake tears, man, it'll definitely help the cause. Check it, watch, and learn. Oh, why couldn't it have been me? Oh, life has no meaning. Oh, yeah, baby, that's so good right there. Oh, I would have wanted it this way. Oh, I'm telling you, CB, it works like a charm. Plus, girls are suckers for animals. A dead dog, that is nice.
Hey, man. What do you think happens when we die?
Whoa. Hey, yo, CB, that's a good question, man. I'm glad you asked, because you know it's something that I think about a lot, and it's the way that I see it is when. Okay, all right. So you know when you start life, you're coming out of this gigantic vagina. It's bigger than you are, right?
Right?
I think when we die, we're going back into the vagina. Except this time it's not going to be our moms, you know?
Right.
Right? Hey, man. You want some?
No, thanks.
Look at that way. Oh yeah, yummy tater tots. Oh, they're so good. Oh, yummy. Oh. Whoa, did you hear that, CB? Did you hear that? It sounds like, it feels like, what? It almost feels like a pussy, CB. CB, sing about the pussy with me, sing it. Sing it with me, CB. I love pussy. Oh, I love pussy. Whoa, speaking of pussy, what the fuck are you looking at, cocksucker? See the way that fucking faggot just looked at me? You fucking berry. I will kick your fucking ass. God damn, I hate that fucking kid.
Leave him alone! Why are you so mean to him, huh?
Whoa, hey! Yo, aren't you late for the Barbie tea party?
God, you are such a dick!
What was it? You were sucking my dick? Yeah, okay.
You're so gross!
Okay, CB, is it okay if your sister sucks my dick?
Oh, I can't believe you let him talk to people like that.
Fuck off, squirt.
Yeah, squirt being the operative word here.
You guys are disgusting. Oh.
What do you do, action?
Hey, Matt. Question for you.
What?
Where do swine live?
Fucking no! CB, God damn it! You know how I feel about people calling me that.
Ease up, dude. She didn't say it. Deep breath. Let it go.
Because she's your sister, and because you're my best friend, I won't beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, and then there's the whole thing about her being a girl, too.
Yeah, right.
You do have a temper, dude.
It all started with that fucking faggot. I fucking hate that kid. No, he's always looking at me like, oh, he's in love with me. I fucking hate that fucking kid.
Hey, Beethoven, wait up!
Oh, God.
Hey, don't let those guys get to you.
I don't.
They're just assholes.
Okay.
Where are you going?
It's lunch period.
Do you want to sit together?
I'm not going to the
Well,
cafeteria.
then where are you going?
I've got stuff to do.
Are you coming to the drama club meeting after school?
I'm not in the drama club.
You should be. It's really fun.
Aren't you the only member?
Well, yeah. But it's given me a lot of time to work on my one-woman show. I call it Cocooning into Platypus. Do you like the title?
Sure, why
It's
not?
about a caterpillar that longs to be a platypus instead of a butterfly. It's sort of a
I
metaphor.
gotta go.
Okay, are you coming to Marcy's party on Saturday?
I'd rather gnaw off my left arm.
Well, maybe you can come over this weekend. I can do your tarot cards. We go to a poetry reading or something. Bye. So people's all like, wah, 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 wah. You suck a dick. So I'm like, excuse me, Mr. Von Peppercorn, but just because I can't define metaphor doesn't mean I don't know what one is, you stupid buttwad.
You call Mr. Von Peppercorn a buttwad?
No, of course not. I added that to the story for dramatic effect.
Oh.
I begged and pleaded to God not to put me in his class. I wanted to be in Mr. Griffin's lit class. He gives A's to anyone with tits. But no, I get the fag.
You really think Mr. Von Peppercorn is a bag?
Well, if he were straight, then obviously I want to be fairly in his class. Totally. The thing is, I think God is punishing me for sleeping with Fatty Fat Frida's boyfriend.
You slept with Craig Belsky?
I blew him. You knew that? I totally told you right after it happened.
You did not.
I so did!
Ew.
I was drunk, okay? Speaking of, is anybody looking?
No, sir.
Sweetie, you've got to stop calling me that. I think I did it subconsciously just because I hate Rita Badass.
Oh my God, I know, right?
Totally right. I mean, seriously, whenever one of us is upset about a real problem, she has to butt her fat ass in and start crying about how she can't stop puking up her food.
So pathetic.
I swear to God, if I have to hear her bitch one more time about how Craig won't sleep with her until she loses weight, I'm going to stick my foot up her ass. That is if I can find the entrance. If she's bleeding, will someone please tell me why she is such a heifer? I mean, come on, Frida!
Oh, she told me the other day that she was on a diet, and I was like, what? You can't eat anything larger than your head? Survey says you're fat. Take your finger out of your throat and drag your ass down to Lane Bryant.
Speaking of fashion sense, why is she always wearing that shirt that says WWJD? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Who wants jelly donuts?
I think it's what would Jesus do?
Oh, well, he wouldn't wear that ugly ass shirt with those nasty ass spandex shorts. Spandex. Who wears spandex?
Somebody needs to explain camel toe to her.
Her body is so gross. I'm not only the president of the itty bitty titty committee, I'm also a client. Ugh, what would Jesus do?
He wouldn't let Daryl Farmer finger him under the bleachers during a pep rally, that's for sure.
Totally. Now, what should we drink to?
I've got it. How about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
Marcy, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes you are really bland.
Screw you, I'm not.
Well, hello, there's 1,000 things in this world to drink to, and you picked the lamest one ever.
Fine, how about tater tots?
Well, that's slightly more interesting.
I'm buzzed.
Me too. The spork is a great invention. Simple, but effective. It's like, who came up with it?
The spork was invented in the 1940s, actually. After the war, when the U.S. Army occupied Japan, General MacArthur decreed that the use of chopsticks was uncivilized, and that the conquered should use forks and spoons like, quote, the civilized world. But fearing that the Japanese would rise up, revolt, and retake their land with their new force, he invented the much less dangerous spork, which was then introduced into the public schools. But really, all a spork is the plastic descendant of the reversible spoon.
Okay, how did you know that?
Can you keep a secret?
Can Frida eat a moon pie in only 2 bites?
No, seriously. I'm the smartest person in the world.
Yeah, and she's the skinniest.
No, really. I was part of this government experiment in elementary school. They had us take this drug that made us into like super geniuses, able to retain everything we learned. But this drug had a side effect.
Back me.
Shut up, bitch! You know I'm sensitive about that!
I am not sorry, girlfriend. Why don't you just go to the damn dermatologist?
Can I just finish my story? So, this super miracle genius drug fucks with all the kids' hormones and makes us all like super horny. Like all these kids are running around humping and everything.
That is so weird. You were really smart when we were kids. And really horny.
You're so fucking gullible.
You're a snatch!
You'll believe anything.
How did you know all that stuff about the spork?
Well, duh. I looked it up on the internet. Every time we do get drunk at school, you always pick up a spork and say,
The spork is such a great invention. I wonder where it came from.
so I thought I'd look it up and give you the answer next time.
How brilliant of you. I'm depressed.
Hey, what's up, sluts?
You wish.
What's up?
Not much.
Sorry we couldn't make it to your dog's funeral.
That's okay.
But don't you think it's a little weird having a funeral for a dog?
I guess. Whatever.
Well, at least he's in a better place.
You want a drink?
No, thanks.
Oh shit, you guys are wasted.
What do you mean by a better place?
I don't know, like doggy heaven or something.
You actually believe in that?
Oh no! I was just saying that to be polite.
You don't believe in heaven?
Well, yeah, for people, but dogs, I don't think so.
What happens to them?
Maggot food.
Oh my god,
Sorry, that's just what we think.
dogs are gross.
If there are dogs in heaven, I want to go to hell.
Well, you're probably gonna go there anyway, bitch.
Yay, we can carpool!
See you guys.
Hey, yo, CB.
Hey, Matt! Are you coming to Marcy's party?
I don't know, I gotta check my calendar.
You don't even know how to read.
No, very funny, Trisha.
That's okay, I like them dumb.
You should bring CJ with you.
Yeah. CB said he'd go if you give him a head and let him come on your tits. That's
You're okay! What? I didn't say it.
Well, you can't just touch my food like that.
Why not?
Don't your mouth open, that is fucking disgusting. Alright, look, okay? Look, there are germs all over your hand, alright? So when you put your hand in someone else's food, you contaminate that person's food. And when you chew with your fucking mouth open, little pieces of nashed food mixed in turn with your saliva fly out of your mouth and land on other people's plates. It's gross, and now
Oh!
I can't eat that.
This is the same kid who used to wallow in filth
know what? We should revolt. We should rise up with our sporks in hand, and we should revolt against
Fatty, fat, fucking Frida!
Yeah, and Mr. Von Pfeffergard!
And tater tots, because who wants to eat these fucking things anyway?
Remember how they were green yesterday? They were cold.
What are you two doing?
We're revolting! Ow! My legs are oily from this!
I'm sorry.
I heard a song. The song was simple. Much more simple than he usually played. I was passing by the music room when I heard it. I don't know if Frédéric Chopin had a dog, but maybe he did. And maybe he wrote that song because his dog died too. I don't know. Maybe.
You're not supposed to be in here. I have permission to be in here during lunch, but nobody else is supposed to be in here.
You've gotten really good. I mean, you always were, but who wrote that? Beethoven?
Chopin.
Do you mind if I just listen for a little while? God, this is really embarrassing. My dog died. He got rabies. They, had to put him under. I looked up rabies on the internet. It's an acute viral infection. It's transmitted through infected saliva. He must have been bitten by something that had it. Maybe a fox or a raccoon. Bats can have it too. It travels from the bite to the spinal cord and then the brain, and then the victim gets a really high fever and uncontrollable excitement and then spasms of the throat muscles. That's what causes them to salivate. They can't swallow water. Another word for the infection is hydrophobia, which of course means fear of water. I mean, can you imagine not being able to swallow? That must suck. We had him vaccinated when he was a puppy, but I guess it doesn't always work. We had a funeral for him. Well, my sister and me did. I think I was supposed to say something, but I couldn't think of anything to say. I just stood there, frozen, like an idiot. My brain went numb, and that's never happened to me before. I mean, there's always something going on up there, right? Even in the subconscious. People meditate to clear their minds. I don't get that. I don't ever want to have a clear mind again. I guess I was thinking by burying him I'd feel some sort of closure or feel his presence there or something, and I didn't, so that just really freaked me out, so I don't know. I mean, have you ever had someone close to you die? And you can't stop thinking about them or what's happened to them? It's like you're stuck in this morbid place, and there's just so much death around you. You feel like your head's going to explode, that you're not even there, that maybe you're dead too. It's just... What?
Well, it's just that you haven't spoken to me in years, except to call me a faggot or to dislocate my shoulder, and all of a sudden I get this. Well, I'm trying to spend the only moments of my day that don't truly suck, and there's something missing to this conversation, okay? Besides an attentive listener, a segue, maybe? Please don't hit me, but I could give two shits about your vacant mind, or your morbid curiosities, or your dead fucking dog. So why don't you just go?
I never dislocated your shoulder.
According to my doctor, you did. In shop class last spring, you twisted my arm behind my back and said that you wouldn't let go until I said, and I quote, "I like to take it up the ass."
I was just playing around with you.
Oh, you were just playing around with me. Oh, that makes me feel a lot better. Now that I think about it, through the screaming and the searing pain, I definitely recall hearing laughter. Any way I can contribute to the fun of the group.
Look, we were just messing with you.
Fuck you, CB. Just messing with me? I'd rather you say we beat the shit out of you because we can't stand you than to say that you're just messing with me. That implies light teasing or slightly opprobrious behavior. I haven't had lunch in the cafeteria in 2.5 years for fear of going home with some part of it smeared across my shirt. I haven't been into a bathroom on campus since the time my head got slammed into a wall. I believe you were there.
I didn't do that.
Yeah? Well, you didn't stop it either. God, and the faculty doesn't care. God, you know what I'm so sick of hearing? They only pick on you because of their own insecurities. Well, gee, Mrs. Blank, since you put it that way, my head doesn't hurt so much anymore. God, and you know what really kills me is that people wonder why kids bring guns to school and shoot you fuckers down. Maybe you're not the bully, but you stand idly by and watch. In my eyes, that makes you even worse. So please, just go.
Well, maybe if you didn't act so...
What, CB? How do I act?
well... gay.
And how does one act gay, CB? By playing the piano? I know. Maybe I should stop ogling the football team, or maybe I'll stop carrying around a pink purse, or maybe it's about time I stopped openly sucking dick in plain view of the entire student body. What is it?
You're being hostile, and I'm just trying to have a civilized
I don't want to
conversation.
talk to you, okay? I just want to be left alone. I don't need an apology. I just need an apology for the 5 fucking minutes that you've stolen from my day.
You see, this is why you don't have any friends.
I think we both know why I don't have any friends.
Don't be so melodramatic.
You're in here crying about your dead dog, and I'm being melodramatic?
Okay, just shut the fuck up about my dog, okay?
Or what? You'll hit me? Go ahead, CB, hit me. I'll show you how people get hurt and don't run away to cry like a big fucking baby. What? What are you laughing at, asshole?
I'm sorry, it's nothing.
I don't see anything to laugh at.
It's just, I was scared of you. For like a second.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I deserved it. Just promise me you won't bring a gun to school.
I don't know where to get one. You were one of my best friends. I mean, you all were, so I just don't get it.
I mean, it's no consolation, but can I be honest?
Yeah?
No one knew what to say after your dad got arrested. It was awkward.
It was more awkward for me.
I'm sorry we weren't there for you.
That means a lot.
Now you're just being sarcastic again.
No, I wasn't.
It's hard to tell with you. Truce.
I wasn't fighting a war. Sure. Truce.
Are you?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I haven't had sex, so at this point it'd be pretty hard to tell, I guess.
But what about your...
My dad? I don't really think that counts as sex.
Hey, do you remember how my dog always used to howl whenever you played the piano?
Yeah, I always thought that was pretty insulting.
He was singing along. What do you think happens to pets when they die?
They go to heaven.
You believe in heaven?
I mean, yeah, there has to be some reward for having to live through this.
And you believe there are animals there in heaven?
The wolf will live with the lamb, the leopard will lie with the goat, and the cow and the lion and yearling together, and the little child will lead them. The lion will eat straw like the ox. The infant will play near the hole of the cobra, and the little child put his hand into the viper's nest.
But my dog, he killed a living thing. Wouldn't God be mad?
He was sick, CB. He couldn't help it. You know, they say that a dog sees God in his master. A cat looks in a mirror.
I fucking hate cats.
Me too.
Metamorphosis. Transformation. Evolution. Change. Evolution. Change. Changing evolution. I am a teenage caterpillar. I know of these things, for soon I will spin a cocoon, and from the silk, lac, craft that I will create, a magnificent creature will emerge. No, not a butterfly, for butterflies are a dime a dozen, destined to flit about for a day or so and then drop dead. Or have its wings ripped off by a demented child. Or have its body pinned to a piece of cheap phone cord, then mounted underneath a piece of cheap frame and hung in the bathroom of an elderly woman who reeks of Preparation H and Vicks Vaporub. This will not be my fate. This cannot be my fate. I will become a platypus. It's not impossible. It's just never been done before. It's just a matter of time, you see. If I stay in my cocoon long enough, I will change from a butterfly, and then from a butterfly to a swallow, And then from a swallow to a duck. And then from a duck to a platypus. I will be a magnificent creature.
You're cordially invited to the party up here. My folks went to Bali and left my ass here. So, what better way to get my revenge than by throwing a shindig that make them both cringe? We'll have some cake, so chip in some cash, or just bring from your parents' cash. I'm sure that someone will bring some grass, so remember the rule. Tough pass. Anyone who plans on dropping me, well, you'll have to save the pill. For me, and anyone up for a little phys ed, well, you can use my parents' bed. So, Mommy and Daddy, I'm sure will regret. I'm throwing a party you'll never forget.
Make out for CB here. The guy's only got a week left to live. Let the guy die with a heart on, huh?
God, you're so dirty.
If Stevie wants a hard on, I can take care of that solo. Wait, someone defecating on my barbecue? You can't do that, that's disgusting!
Hey, angel tits. You want to dance horizontally?
The optic, I'm waiting for somebody.
Jenna! Your little brother is cooking his feces on my parents' barbecue. Did Stevie say anything about the prom?
In like the 14 seconds you were gone. Sorry, hon.
Trisha, just find out or I'll cut you. Go. Come on. Franklin, get that blood away from Mr. Kingsford! Franklin!
Oh shit, finally bring that shit over here. Whoa! What the fuck is he doing here?
What the fuck are you doing here?
I think you must have missed the fine print at the bottom of the invitation. They said no queers. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy, but I think you're gonna have to follow the little breadcrumbs back all the way to that little house of yours. Fucking white,
Matt,
CD.
dude, chill. There's nothing wrong with him being here. We're all having a good time.
Oh, we were until he showed up.
Leave him alone, man. Let him stay.
CB, my parents would kill me if they found out there was a homosexual in the house.
Marcy, there are 7 people upstairs on ecstasy fucking in your parents' bed. Relax.
Did you hear that there's a homosexual?
Oh shit! See, look, now that he's here, people are starting to die. Whoa!
I'm leaving. Prick.
No, don't go. Matt, calm down. Go inside and grab a beer or something.
No, I'm not going anywhere until this little faggot has walked his faggoty ass out of here.
He's not going anywhere.
CB, shut up. I'm leaving, okay?
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, isn't your dad waiting for you? Oh. You don't push me. Fuck.
Apologize to him right now.
No, fuck no.
Go, CB.
Yo, Brandon, man, he's your friend.
So is Big
I'm
Token.
gonna kill you. Ow,
Sick.
fuck.
Are you okay?
Yeah?
Good.
Oh my God!
What did you just do?
I think we need to get out of here right now.
That was a very stupid thing you did back there.
Was it?
You realize that we can't go back to school now, don't you? Well, maybe you can, but I can't.
Where do you want to go? I have a car. We can leave tonight. I'm game. Let's go.
Are you on crack? I'm not running away with you. I never want to see you again as long as I live. In fact, I think I hate you. Did you not stop to think for 1 second what that would mean for me? Jeez.
Are you sorry that I did it?
Yes!
That I kissed you or that I kissed you in front of them?
Both!
Then I'm sorry. I thought you wanted me to.
Well, that's mighty presumptuous of you. Here, I made you this mix. It's all the Chopin you could ever want. I'm kind of going through a Chopin phase right now. This is all just so weird.
Look, I'll just tell them it was me trying to prove a point.
And what point would that be?
I don't know, that it's okay to be different?
And you needed me as a visual aid?
I can fix things.
CB, I really don't think you can.
I was sticking up for you. That's what you said you wanted.
Sticking up for me is one thing. Sticking your tongue in my mouth in front of everybody is completely different. God, I cannot believe you've done this to me. God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh, God.
You could kiss me.
Okay.
Oh no.
This Friday night, we went streaking in the park, skinny dipping in the dark.
Did that really happen last night, or did I dream it?
No, we definitely had a threesome, except Trisha passed out pretty early on. And so it was
No. I meant the part about CB kissing that thing last night.
Yeah, that happened too.
You guys have to scream. Shit! Talk at a normal volume. Sorry, sweetie.
It's fucked. Oh, no, we shower together after practice. What if he rapes me or something?
Yeah, that is fucked up, but I had a really good time with you.
I mean, CB, come on. Who knew?
Hey, Matt, have you thought about who you're gonna take to the prom?
Don't.
Do you think they have sex and shit?
What would you like maybe to go to a movie later tonight or something?
Does anyone have a cigarette?
Do you remember how you told me you loved me last night? Did you mean
It
it?
doesn't make sense.
I want yogurt.
Hey, why don't we go get into the hot tub while Trisha goes to the store and gets yogurt?
What if he thinks about me when he jerks off?
I don't want to go anywhere. Let go of me, friend.
Oh, this is all that little faggot's fault. I fucking hate that kid. I don't know what he did to CB, but I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna
Are you
fucking... No? Fucking suns in my eyes.
I don't feel good.
Oh, fuck.
Do you think he's into me?
Honestly?
Since when are we ever honest with each other?
Oh, yeah, right. He's totally into you.
Well, it's about motherfucking time!
If a certain someone would stop getting thrown into solitary, then another certain someone would come and visit more often.
Okay, sit down.
And
The doctor is in.
boy, is she ever.
Very funny.
I thought you might like it. So, how are you? How's everybody?
Everybody's pretty much the same. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing really well. I've taken up knitting. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's been really good for me. And I made you something.
Oh, wow. It's beautiful. Thanks. I'll wear it off. Don't the handcuffs seem a little necessary?
Are you kidding me? I love them. They're kinky, and you know me.
I do.
Besides, they're for your protection.
I'm not scared.
Maybe you should be.
God, when are you getting out of here already?
As soon as I can say 3 simple words. Fire is bad. But I'm not in a rush to get out of here. They've got me on some great drugs. Can I just say, I love lithium.
Don't say shit like that. There are people out there who miss you.
Those people out there are just as crazy as the ones in here. Did that sound cliche?
Not as much as I love lithium.
Oh, I miss you. I think that you should burn something down so you could join me. We're having so much fun.
Fire is bad.
Ha ha. So, what's been going on in your life?
Not much. I'm failing like 3 classes. I kissed Beethoven, and my sister decided she's Wiccan this week, but that's just this week. She's
Wait, what?
Wiccan. Some spooky goth shit. I don't really get it.
No, you kissed who?
It wasn't a big deal. I kissed him at a party last night, in front of everyone, although it wasn't the first time.
Wait. Beethoven? Like skinny, dorky Beethoven that we all make fun of?
Yeah, the same one you were in love with.
When I was 8. Okay, this is a joke, right? Did my brother put you up to this?
Nope. True story.
Was it a dare or something?
No.
You just kissed him out of nowhere.
Sort of.
So what does this mean?
I don't know.
Well, did you enjoy it?
I wanted to do it
Why?
because I felt like it.
Ooh, major parts of the story are missing here, CB. What happened?
Well, the first time we were in the music room.
At school?
Yeah. And we were talking. Well, actually, we were fighting, and then we were talking, and then I just kissed him.
And then the second time?
Party at Marcy's house.
And people saw?
I wanted them to.
Oh my God. I don't believe this.
Is it that hard to believe?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, because you did something different. I mean, you've always been so predictable.
Great. Here we go.
Oh, it's true. You know it's true. Kissing Beethoven is something that is completely out of character for you. I mean, for a straight guy to kiss a gay guy, I mean, that's something. That's hot.
What if I'm not straight?
Are you coming out of the closet?
I didn't say that.
But you did not say it either.
Not saying something isn't the same as saying something.
Okay, CB. No offense, but I don't think you're cool enough to be gay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love you, but if I had to imagine you giving a shit about home decorating or musical theater, I just don't see it.
Now you're just using stereotypes.
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Manners, but I am in a bit of a shock right now.
We had sex too.
It's fucking excuse me?
Yeah. After the party, we left and had sex.
Holy fucking shit, you're a homo, CB!
Dude, doesn't make me a homo. I drank beer doesn't make me drunk. That smoked pot doesn't make me a pothead. You lit that little redheaded girl's hair on fire. That doesn't make you a pyromaniac.
Actually, technically it does.
Okay, bad example.
So are you gonna do it again?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you have feelings for him?
I don't know. I've grown up questioning everything I do. When we were kids, everybody, well, mostly you, told me what I was doing was wrong. It always made me so self-conscious. Good grief, it takes me an hour to get dressed in the morning. I'm always wondering what people are going to think or what they're going to say. When I kissed him, I didn't care or wonder what anyone was going to think. I just did it.
That wasn't an answer.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Sounds like love to me.
What do I do?
Well, you have to tell him.
I can't.
Why Well, then resign yourself to being alone for all eternity. That'll be 5 cents, please.
I love it when we play doctor.
So I guess this means that we won't be getting back together when I get out.
Oh, so now you want to get out of here, huh?
Fuck yeah. I didn't know what I was missing. Oh, and my brother told me about your dog. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you know, it's a shame I'm in here. Could have cremated him. Shit, sorry, that joke.
Why'd you do it?
What? Burn the bitch's hair? Torture tresses, lighter locks.
Tell me.
Her hair was a symbol of innocence. And my lighter, a form of corruption. God told me to do it. The devil made me do it. Charles Manson? He is just so damn persuasive. She is Joan of Arc, and I am the townspeople of Salem. I did it for her, Jodie Foster. Boredom, plain and simple. It was a political statement, metaphorical, allegorical, a cry for help, a plea for insanity. Rat Rob.
Be serious.
Can we just blame the government or the educational system, puberty, PMS, ooh, my parents?
No.
Fine, then. I did it because I felt like it.
That's no excuse.
Really? You used it no more than 5 minutes ago.
Public displays of affection and random acts of violence are two different things.
Are they, though? You know, they say that love and hate are the closest to emotions.
I'll bite. Why do you hate the little redheaded girl?
Because you used to love her.
You did it because of me?
Yes. I just love you so intensely that it borderline psychotic. You are all I ever think about.
Seriously?
Nah. I'm just fucking with you, dude. That's the lithium topic for sure. Hey, don't. I was pregnant.
Why can't you be honest with me like I've been with you?
I am. Oh, and the next time when you come, if you could just shove a book of matches up your ass, I will be your best friend forever.
You already are.
Hey, blockhead! You forgot to start!
What's wrong?
I hate him.
Who?
My brother, you moron.
Oh, is he gay?
Can't believe this. Everybody's treating me like a leper just because I'm forced to share the same house as him. I share the same bathroom as him. What if I get some gay disease?
That would suck. But come on. You're smarter than that. What's really going on?
He knows how I feel about Beethoven.
Well, have you tried expressing your concerns to him?
I don't want to talk to him.
You want to smoke?
I guess. I've never done it before, though. How do I do it?
Here, I'll show you. That's a carb. Put your finger over the carb. You suck. I light. You keep sucking.
I've never smoked pot before.
I smoked my blanket.
It's not fair. Why does he have to be my brother?
Probably because you guys have the same parents or something.
Do you think I should tell them? Maybe if I did, they'd send him away.
Maybe they'd send him to Amsterdam. I hear a lot of homos go to Amsterdam. I want to go to Amsterdam. Not because I'm a homo, because you can smoke anywhere in Amsterdam. I definitely want to go to Amsterdam.
You're retarded.
That might be, but do you know what would be the perfect revenge? If you had sex with your brother's best friend. I hear guys really hate that kind of thing.
I am not losing my virginity to you.
Okay, well, I'm sure he'd be just as upset with blowjob.
I guess. I've never done it before, though. How do I do it?
Here. I'll show you.
Oh no.
I hate Salisbury steak. Hey, don't you guys hate the obligatory scene in teen movies where the guy has to talk about the inhabitants of like every table? You know, like the jocks sit over there and the nerds sit over there and the stoners sit there and the cool kids sit there. Blah blah blah. It's in every movie. Don't you guys hate that?
I think we're all dodging a certain topic here, one that perhaps needs to be addressed. I mean, we can talk about this like adults, right? I know I'm not the only one with an opinion, and he is our friend, so all I'm saying is that... Oh, Jesus Christ, will someone just fucking say something already?
About what?
CB, dumbass.
Oh. Well, I saw him earlier in the hallway. I like his shirt.
The Bible says that homosexuality is a sin, I think.
Good! This is good. I'll go next. I'm A-okay with being gay, but with that said, I think it's really gross to see two guys kiss. Or to hold hands. Drag queens frighten me. Would anyone else like to share? Guys? Anyone? I mean, yeah, I hate Salisbury steak too.
Dude! Do you know what I hate more than Salisbury steak? Mexican pizza. I fucking hate Mexican pizza. I mean, okay, they didn't invent it, right? So why are they trying to swoop their way into high school cafeterias and take credit for it? It just doesn't make any fucking sense, right? Okay, hear me out. If I want Mexican food, I'll go get a taco, not a pizza. It just doesn't make any fucking sense, right? I mean, it's like Australian spaghetti or some shit like that. Oh, man. Why don't we ever have tacos? Or like a burrito day. If I was class president, I would insist on a burrito day. Not this Mexican pizza crap. But do you know what's better? Hamburgers. Oh yeah, even in a high school cafeteria, a hamburger's always tasty. Sure, the bun might be a little hard. The meat might be a little tough. But I can eat a hamburger, yo, as long as it's nice and...
It's not right!
See, he understands! There's no such thing as a Mexican pizza!
Lee, I think he's talking about CB.
Oh.
Well, the Bible does say.
I don't give a shit about what the Bible says, okay? It's just wrong, it's fucking disgusting, and it's fucking wrong, okay? And I'm not gonna stand still as I fucking hate that kid for fucking with my best friend's head!
What are you going to do?
I don't know, but I'm not just gonna wait around as my best friend becomes a fucking, you know?
Maybe you should have a talk with Beethoven.
Maybe I should beat his fucking face in.
Violence never solves anything. Okay, I'm wrong. Actually, it does. But for the sake of your friendship with CB, perhaps you should have a civilized conversation with Beethoven. Something along the lines of, it really hurts me that you're pursuing a sexual relationship with my friend.
Yeah, just tell him
Tell
that.
him that the Bible says it's wrong.
No. Tell him that CB's dead. But he's not really. But he'll think that he is. And then we'll tell Beethoven that CB's dead. And then each one will think that the other one's dead. I'm a genius. I'm a fucking... Fuck!
Well, he's really pissed. Do you think someone should go after him or something?
Nah, I think it's best not to interfere with feuding lovers.
Beethoven and CB are feuding?
I meant Matt and CB, ding dong.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, you guys are so blind! Matt's in love with CB, that's what this is all about. It doesn't take Nancy Drew to solve that case. I figured it out and I'm the stupid one.
I don't buy it.
The only thing that you buy comes in a baggie from a guy who calls himself the Duber.
Blow me.
Repressed homosexual anger isn't all that uncommon. Think about it. He's always like, bad at this and it's bad at that. He's totally jealous of Beethoven and totally obsessed with CB. Let me give you an example. Take fucking fatty, fat-ass fucking Frida. I think we can all agree that she's the biggest carpet muncher who's ever walked the face of the fucking earth, correct?
Frida's totally in love with Craig Pavelski.
Well, she's a ginormous fucking heifer of a blimp.
Frida weighs like 80 pounds.
Shut up, Van! Now, don't you think that she's jealous of us because we're pretty and I'm popular, so much so that she probably obsesses about how much she hates us all day long?
Frida literally never talks about you. But you always talk about her. It's you that's obsessed with her!
Oh, no, my little stone friend, you've missed a turn and are heading straight toward a dead end.
Oh, no. Move over, Nancy Drew. Scooby-Doo is driving the van. So, following the train of logic so graciously presented before us, repressed homosexuality manifests itself in anger and jealousy. And so... Oh, do you know what this means?
We're not lesbians!
Well, at least I'm not.
What's that supposed to mean, you twat?
Nothing. I just thought it was really weird how you never invite me to your sleepovers with her in 8th grade.
That's because you make weird sex sounds when you sleep.
I do not. I didn't. Shut up.
You are both assholes. I'm not jealous of Frida, and I'm not in love with her either. She and Craig Kobelski can have each other. I hope he gets lost in her fat rolls.
Come on, Trisha. This is...
Don't.
This is supposed to be the cool table, right?
I read that Chopin was on his way to Paris when he heard of the fall of his city Warsaw to the Russians. He locked himself in a room and composed Etude in C minor, Opus 10, number 12, or the Revolutionary Etude in Response. Don't you see how perfect it would be? Me and Beethoven would be revolutionaries. And with our sporks raised high, we would charge through this high school, showing everyone how to be themselves, and nobody would have to apologize. I brought you lunch. Hey, we made it halfway through the day, and I only got called queer 3 times.
That's because people are afraid you'll beat them up.
Don't worry, I already started spreading the word that if anybody messes with my boyfriend, I'll be kicking some ass.
Your boyfriend?
Well, I thought the other night sort of sealed the deal.
Whoa, slow down, CB.
Why?
Because I don't want a boyfriend.
Nonsense.
This can't happen.
What can't?
Well, we shared a moment, but
We shared more than that.
we can't just start a relationship, CB. You've got to be more realistic than that.
Just give people time. They'll get used to the idea.
How can I expect people to get used to the idea when I'm not used to the idea?
I'm falling in love with you.
This is retarded.
Do you like yogurt?
No.
Shit. Neither do I. I was hoping you'd want it. Ham or bologna?
CB, I really need to practice.
You really need to eat.
Fucking Twilight Zone.
Ham it is.
CB, just stop! Okay, this isn't what I want.
What's the problem?
This is the problem. I'm a little stressed out right now, and I'm trying to calm my nerves by playing the piano, but you're turning into Donna Reed before my very eyes.
Who?
Never mind. Look, just the other night was great, but let's just call it one of those things, okay? And you go back to being yourself, and I'll even let you hit me now and then for old time's sake.
Remember the other day when I asked you if you were gay and you said you didn't know yet because you hadn't been with a man? Well, now you have. So what's the verdict?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying not to think about the other night.
I can't think of anything else. Fine. I'll leave you alone.
Thank you.
But eat something. You're too skinny.
Fine. Wait. Just give me time. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, hey there, Liberace.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Where's your boyfriend?
He's not my boyfriend. I didn't have anything to do with what happened the other night.
Oh, yeah, you sort of did.
Look, just leave me alone, okay? I didn't do anything.
Play something.
Play something! So are you two like a couple now? You gonna parade around the halls, holding hands? You go to prom together? Did you have sex with him? Oh, keep playing! Can't you people just keep it hidden instead of shoving it in our faces? CB is not like you. And if you so much as look at him again, I will fucking kill you! You got that perv?
No.
Whew. What? What did you just say?
I said no. Pigpen.
Frédéric Chopin died of tuberculosis on October 17, 1849. He had 2 requests upon dying. He was terrified of being buried alive, so he asked that his heart be removed from his body. It was. It's entombed in a pillar in the Church of the Holy Cross in Warsaw. The second was that Mozart's Requiem be sung at his funeral. The piece requires female voices, but the Church of Madeleine didn't let women sing in their choir. They delayed the service for 2 weeks while the powers that be argued. In the end, they honored his final wish. Beethoven didn't leave a note. So I don't know if he had any last requests.
I'll go first. Beethoven was very talented. I definitely connected with him on that level. His suicide was an enormous shock to me anyway. I mean, like, I never thought he would do something like that in a million years. That's all.
What did I think? Well, if I was gonna go, I would definitely want it to be from an overdose. What kind of pills were they anyway?
What does it matter? Our good friend is dead. You're being really insensitive. Well, I just wish he had called me or something. I would have told him everything was gonna be okay and stuff. But I don't think he had my number.
I think Matt should be put in jail for the rest of his life. Or executed.
Why? He didn't kill him.
What Matt did led Beethoven to do what he did.
That's hearsay.
And then he just gets suspended for a week. A slap on the wrist. It is pathetic bullshit. I'm sorry, I just don't think it's fair.
Huh? How does his death make me feel? Stupid. Oh, come off it. No one even liked him. Who cares? He's dead.
God, that's rude.
That's life, Patty. The world is full of people who have depressing lives. Do you see them killing themselves? So, he couldn't play the piano anymore. There are people out there who can't walk, can't see. Do they give up? No, they keep going. Pathetic bullshit, sis. Suicide is pathetic bullshit. It's weak.
Weak. You didn't even go to his funeral. You didn't even say goodbye to him.
Did he say goodbye to me? Oh, I wish he was here right now. So I could twist his arm behind his back, shove his face in the toilet, and tell him he fucking sucks dick.
Stop.
Can we just please stop talking? This is what he so selfishly wanted. For us to sit around and pretend like he was still our best friend and sob about how much we'll miss him.
TV, stop this.
If you miss him so much, why don't you pray to your witchcraft goddess to bring him back? Or Matt can dive back in the dirt, dig the faggot up, and break a few more bones. Hey, Van, we can get your sister, the pyromaniac, to light him on fire. And you can take his ashes, roll them into a big fat joint, and y'all can get high. Marcy, Trisha, here's some maggot food. And then we'll come back here and we'll talk about how we feel.
And when I poked my head out of my cocoon, I realized I had stayed inside for too long. I had unwittingly gone from platypus to beaver to walrus to chimpanzee to a human. I had evolved much more than I ever wanted to. Now I would learn to think and learn to speak and ask questions and make friends and lose friends and cry and laugh and maybe fall in love.
And maybe see that love go away. And maybe climb a mountain. But I never wanted any of these things. Platypuses don't feel things, do they?
The sad thing is, his hands will never heal. The broken parts of a dead body cannot heal.
And now I'm trapped in a body that will always know regret. A girl that should have been a butterfly, but will always just want to be a platypus.
I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry for unloading all this on you. I bet this is the longest letter you've ever gotten. Thanks for listening. Sincerely, no. Yours truly. Or your pen pal, CB.
Hey,
Hey,
are you okay?
why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine.
I know you didn't mean what you said.
You're wrong. I did.
I know that you loved him.
Look, I went through something. Some sort of phase. I don't know what it was, but I'm done with it now. Everything's okay. I'm back to normal. This is a good thing.
I don't believe that.
Just stop already, okay? Please, I want to move forward.
I know I was a real bitch about you too. It stung, but that's okay because in time I would have been okay with it. I would have been great with it because we're different. You and me, we're special. We're not like them.
I am like them. I want to be like them.
That's sad. You know, when we were little, I used to look up to you.
When I was a kid, I was a loser.
No, you weren't. You were great. I mean, you were a little different, but you were great. And recently, I've seen that quality in you again.
Do you ever feel like you're not a real person? That you're just the product of someone's imagination and you can't think for yourself because you're really just some creation? And that there's people laughing every time you fail?
Laugh and the world laughs with you.
Cry and they laugh even harder. Do you think that I'm gay?
Maybe. Maybe not. You know, I can't keep up with you. Find an identity. I almost forgot. This came for you. Dear CB, how unexpected to get a letter from you after all these years.
I thought that you had forgotten about me.
I know that you're going through a pretty rough time right now, and you're having to deal with situations that you're not quite sure how to handle.
But if anyone is equipped to deal with these things, it's you.
I promise things will get better.
Hang in there.
Be strong.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I was talking to a girl who told me of an incident that happened at her high school.
There
There
was
was
a
a
boy.
Bullied
Tormented.
to the point of opening fire on their cafeteria. He was quiet and awkward, and nobody ever spoke to him unless it was to insult him. He took the lives of many people. And the girl told me that nobody had ever extended a hand in friendship to this poor child.
She hadn't. She said how she wished that she hadn't turned a blind eye to what he was going through.
She thinks to herself how differently things could have been just through one connection, no matter how great or small.
She lives where I live now. A place where there is no violence. Everyone treats others with respect, with kindness.
If you can imagine such a place, challenge you to do so. Think on
As for the questions that have been troubling you and everyone else, don't focus so much on death. Immerse yourself in life. Live every moment that you're able to, but don't stop asking questions. My friend, don't ever stop asking questions.
Also, bear no malice for those who leave you.
The only regret they feel now is the regret of not being able to tell you how they really feel. They wish that they could say goodbye to the ones they left behind.
Sometimes that's just not possible.
Even in perfect happiness,
Even in nirvana, they will always have this regret.
A boy recently came to live down the street from me. He's had a tough life. Things are better for him now. He plays the piano, just like your friend. And I often hear his music wafting through an open window where a small yellow bird sits. Sometimes it makes me cry, but mostly it makes me smile.
He found a dog who likes to sing along. He takes good care of the dog. He tells me of someone he knew from where he used to live. Someone who means more than anything to him. Someone who reminds me of you.
I apologize for not being there for you before. And I'm not sure that I'll be able to write you again. Just know that there's someone out there thinking about you. Someone who has vested interest in your success. How I wish I had had the opportunity to meet you. Maintain in your heart all that makes you who you are. Your man. Your pen pal. CS.